What up, everybody? Welcome to Thick Threads, the thickest podcast on the internet. I'm Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Persephone.
Yeah, get it out.
Mhm.
Get out all of the insults.
You really do look like a runner too.
I look like I biked here.
And your hair is like kind of like a hat, you know, like
spitting like a helmet.
Yeah, it'll block the sun out of your face.
It was so much brighter than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna look like this. I thought it was gonna be maroon.
Nigga look like he about to go do a triathlon.
Look like the host of a children's show. You know how they be wearing like this? They be singing, dancing with the puppets.
All right.
The sun. Hi, son.
Who's next?
Making fun of me aside.
You lost a little weight too.
You know what I'm saying?
You lost a little weight, so you really do look like a biker. Like,
well, thank you.
You done slimmed up. What you been doing?
Doing a lot of boxing. A lot of boxing. I'm seeing myself potentially transitioning into boxing and wrestling.
Oh.
Not now. It's not the climate.
You just said it slow, so I was like,
no, I want to. Okay, first of all, that word means a bunch of stuff. You gonna get canceled, not me. But no, I'm seeing my wardrobe kind of shifting more into because I just
athletic wear.
Yeah, I go to the gym way more than I go out. So
welcome to it. This is what we call athleisure. And I have it on too. This is a workout shirt.
That's out. That really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's just the way I wear it.
You cut that?
No. No. It's so the material, right? It's very, very supportive. I'll say that. For someone who has smaller boobs, this would suffice as a workout shirt. You can wear this to the gym, and it's gonna really hold girls who are a little smaller than me.
I see why people.
This is just comfortable.
I see why people dress like this, and don't go to the gym at all.
It's comfort wear.
Yeah,
it's still comfortable.
So we'll see how long that lasts. I like when you kind of like tap into another I'm gonna start doing this. You know, it's like little eras. And you can tell by when people draw you. I realized that from being a fan of the Beatles. Artists would draw them in every era, and they look different. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then people started drawing me, so I was like, oh, I did change that.
I thought you were wearing it like that because it's Valentine's week.
Is it? Oh, it is. It's my Valentine's Day shirt, yeah. That's when this there?
Missed the mark, yeah.
Boom. I got y'all. Happy Love Day. Hopefully you guys out there can prove to the rest of the world that you like somebody else. It's the whole point.
Well, yeah, it is a telling day. It's a truthful day. Because if anybody hits you with the February 15th, you know you are indeed a Valentine.
See what I mean? Happy proving to everybody else but each other that y'all fuck with each other.
No. You're proving it to your person, too. You're proving it to each other when you spend that day together. Because so many games are played.
That's what I'm saying. Enjoy that. It's probably the worst holiday. I'm not going to lie.
No, it's not. It's about how is celebrating love the worst holiday?
Because just me saying happy this led to, because you're probably cheating.
No, I didn't say that.
Terrible because y'all probably don't fuck with each other. It's all about.
So you ain't seen it before.
Yeah, but that wasn't my point. My point was happy holiday that you have to do all of this stuff just to be like, hey, I mess with you, even though we've been doing this all year.
I love how much y'all be hating about
it's it's stressful for no reason.
Why you gotta stress? If you being honest, if you being, and if you love your person, why would you stress? It should come naturally.
I just think it's because it's a popularity contest. It's not really about that. It's really about I saw on social media this happened and this wasn't happening over here. Or I saw on social media this happened. And that's what I'm saying. It's for other people.
I will say this. it's a gentle reminder. It's a nice reminder because sometimes when you've been with a person for a really long time, date night and stuff like that kind of gets pushed to the wayside.
Sure.
You forget to date each other. So I think Valentine's Day coming around is a nice reminder like, oh, shit, let's go out on a date.
Oh, shit, let's have fun together.
Let's go on a date. Let's date each other because a lot of relationships, they get so caught up in everything else that the relationship is that sometimes they forget to just go out and have fun with each other, to date each other like they did before.
Well,
so
maybe
it could be a nice reminder.
Maybe.
Who knows? Y'all know how I am at this point.
Yeah, I was just trying to transition into the
I love
into dinner. Mm-hmm. If you guys are going out for dinner for Valentine's Day, don't forget to tip. But tipping culture has gotten very strange within the last, I wouldn't even say a few years. I feel like just tipping culture got a little strange. I'm looking at a receipt right now for two people that went to dinner together. This isn't related. I just want to name what they ate. It was a brisket plate, 2 sides, a barbecue chicken plate, mac and cheese, slaw, and 2 Long Island iced teas. Okay, subtotal was $95 with tax of about $10, so it was about $100.
Okay,
they gave $200.
20?
They paid $200.
Oh,
and tipped $100.
Wait, I'm confused.
So the bill was $100. They gave $200, so the tip was $100.
Okay,
200s.
Okay. They gave 200s. Got it.
Yeah, the bill was $100. They tipped $100. The total was $200.
Mm-hmm.
The note that was written underneath by the waiter says, "If you're going to tip this much, please tip in cash."
Yeah, because they don't get that shit. They don't be getting the whole tip. So it's like you really just giving money to the establishment instead of...
just not on my side this whole episode.
I didn't know which side you were on. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
She battled the Valentine's Day. She battled the tips. This is what we got to deal with this year, y'all.
I didn't know which side you were on. You didn't make it clear.
No, that seemed not very, because the caption is, "Some people are never satisfied."
Oh.
So it seemed like, I don't know. You might be right.
I only say that because I go to the nail shop, and at the nail shop, they want cash. So it's already embedded in my mind that people that do the service want cash versus the card, because when I pay it on the card, they're like, I only get, 30% of this. So I thought, I'm sorry, I misread it as in.
No, it's okay. I mean, how you feel is how you feel. I just think that
that was rude.
I guess it came across as a little weird because that's a really, really nice tip. That's 100% of their bill.
Mm-hmm.
So I even like, if you're going to tip this much, like it didn't seem like there was any.
It was no gratitude.
Appreciation.
Yeah,
yeah. It's called gratuity.
Yeah,
wasn't no gratitude.
It was lost.
Yeah. So I try to take it case by case with tip culture. I know that 18-20% is sort of like the sweet spot, and you can kind of tell when a waiter's kind of going through it, so you might want to push that up.
Shush it up.
But there's a lot of places that don't really offer service and expect the same amount, which is also messing it up. So it's a case by case basis, but this was definitely a really nice gesture that wasn't really reciprocated the best.
I wonder if that's gonna make them like not ever want to tip like that again.
That's tough.
It would rub me the wrong way if they could at least put a happy face on it, like, hey, just to let you know. Not even that. It's like that's probably, I don't even know how you would let them know, like, hey, I don't get the full tip if it comes off of the card. I don't even know how you let that person know. I know because of the nail shop, but, and you know how they don't give a fuck. So they'll let you know, but I don't know. I could see both sides on where it's like frustrating for the waiter because they're not going to get the tip that they worked that hard for. Mm-hmm. And then, the people giving the tip are just like, really, bro?
Yeah.
So it did come across as rude.
Yeah, because we don't know. A lot of the average person doesn't know. They're asked, "Hey, do you want to pay extra?" Which is already like, "All right, fine," and then they do it. But expecting them to know the inner workings of your specific business, or if the boss has a weird thing, there's probably so much ways to do it. And it's better to just talk. I feel like I've learned that everything is easily misinterpreted through text and writing. So
tipping is just so different everywhere. Too, like I'm starting to hear stuff about like in other countries where it has been considered rude to tip, and that some places has been debunked. Like, you want to tip? Run me the tip.
That was a big thing in Japan. Is like the whole thing was like tip culture. Don't tip. It's offensive. And thank God I discovered these creators out there that were Japanese, and all they did was react to white people coming to Japan and then making, hey, this is how Japan is content. And I felt like I was part of the problem, because I was like, damn, I haven't listened to any Japanese creators since I've been out here. I've been looking at like these vloggers, which are typically white, and they're talking about going to Japan and how it is, and I've lived here so long, I'm pretty much a local, that whole thing. And I was just like, damn, I haven't really been watching. And to see them react to it and being like, they're literally pausing and being like, that is not true. Please tip us. We work really hard.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Really, really hard. Nobody's going to be like offended because you're giving them money, because we're already overworked and underpaid.
Right.
And that just like blew my mind. I was just like, bro, that makes so much more sense. And I feel like the hype grew because maybe like from the establishment's point of view, it's like, no, don't tip our workers. It's offensive to us. And the workers were like, yes, do it.
Like, please.
And that's good news for someone trying to save money. So that probably spread like, hey, they not taking tips over here, y'all. Right. And everybody was like, hell yeah.
It's rude.
Running. And they're just over here like, damn.
But I don't understand how it's rude to pay somebody more for their services than...
And if they're like, no, please don't. It's probably because it's in front of everybody, and everybody else is like, gonna shame them because they're really
humility,
polite.
Yeah.
So just be like, hey, you work really hard. Here's a little something.
That's when you gotta put it in between you.
Fold it. Yeah, because if you blessing somebody, it's to make their life better. It's not to be like, hey, everybody, real quick, look at me, bless them. And you know that there's definitely people that wait for somebody to look for them before they put it in the tip jar and stuff. And that just makes it all about the wrong reasons.
When I worked at Vons, I was a grocery clerk. So I just bagged up their stuff, and I had to go get the carts out of the parking lot. And a lot of times they told us that we are not allowed to accept tips. And I'm like, why? We're helping old ladies to the car. So like, for the morning shift, they had like an hour for the elderly. So you would help them, bag up their stuff, put it in their cars. And they put it in my schmuck. So they already knew like we can't accept tips. So I would help them, and they would just be like, shoo. But yeah, because I had a pocket in my smock. Yeah,
like, that's a weird spot to put it. He said, shoo.
No. They would just put it
right
in because they didn't want me to be seen like accepting.
Right.
Like they were real slick with it, but we were told like you cannot accept tips. But I'm getting paid minimum wage. Like, how you gonna tell people that they can't give someone money for services that they gave them just to show appreciation? So
I feel that I'm totally for the forced tip. That sounds crazy, but because usually I feel like there's a couple layers of like, no, I can't. No, come on. No, I can't. Come on. All right. You just get past those first few.
Right.
Bless somebody. All right. Let's get into these thick ass facts. Mine, since it's Halloween, Jesus. Ooh. Since it's Valentine's Day, it has to do with sexual relations.
Sexual relations.
Did you know turkeys can reproduce without having sex?
What?
They can reproduce asexually.
How?
So it's a process called parthenogenesis, also known as virgin birth, where unfertilized eggs develop into offspring and almost always makes male birds. So offering a rare example of asexual reproduction in higher animals, this ability means females can reproduce sexually or asexually while the resulting embryos often die. Some can hatch, leading to male poults that are genetic half clones of their mothers.
Oh, this is interesting.
What?
Okay, so male birds are still needed. So male birds are still needed.
What do you mean?
They're like...
Well, there's going to happen regardless, because if asexually, they'll make a male.
Right, but males can't have babies, so therefore the males are still needed in the reproduction process. Because if you're saying like they can produce without having sex, then I'm like, okay, well, what do they really need males for? If
Probably
they can,
nothing.
but you said like they're like half clone and only doing. You still need more female birds, so I'm guessing the likelihood of having a female only comes if they have sex with a male. Gotcha.
And it says, most of them die early in incubation, but some survive and hatch.
That is interesting. It doesn't seem like that's a healthy thing, though. So I wonder why. Are those birds like super healthy? It says most of them die off, right? And then the other ones are like half cloned. Like it
doesn't say like. All it says is that if they make it, they're born. I don't know if they're different after that, but it does. I don't know what the half clone.
Yeah.
How that even affects their life. That's crazy. You can tell their gender from their poop, though. Male turkey poop is J-shaped. Does that mean they curl it off at the end?
Like the whole like shifts it up. That's crazy.
Damn.
And what shape is the females? Just
know.
not J?
I guess it's just not J. That's crazy.
What
you
a
can
random
just,
thing to
boom,
know.
give birth and it's half you. But then where does the other? Why ain't it full you? Why ain't it a full clone?
Right? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I'm looking at discovermagazine.com. Turkeys are capable of virgin birth, and the process is called parthenogenesis. Check it out. It's a really long and wordy article, so.
Okay. Well, my fact is the human brain lacks nociceptors, pain receptors, meaning the brain tissue itself cannot feel pain, allowing neurosurgeons to operate on awake patients. While the brain processes pain from the body, sensations like headaches originate from pain-sensitive nerves in surrounding structures, such as blood vessels, membranes, meninges, and scalp tissue. So, no internal pain. The brain does not have nerve endings to detect damage to its own tissue. Headache sources, including migraines, are caused by the activation of pain receptors in surrounding tissues like the dura, pia, blood vessels, and muscles. The brain is protected by the skull and cerebrospinal fluid, which reduce the need for direct pain sensitivity. Processing center. Although the brain doesn't feel its own pain, it is the central organ that interprets and evaluates pain signals originating from other parts of the body.
That makes sense, though, because I guess pain is just an alert system. You said it's like alerts just for, like, you hit your thumb and your brain is like, oh, something's going on down there.
Warning, damage detected. It's like a processing center, yeah.
But that's crazy. Like, I feel like if I was the brain and you stabbed me, it would be painful as hell. You'd be like, we're under attack.
Because you would feel the pain from the skin, and you're not feeling the pain under the skull. So if you get stabbed, that's why they can do surgery on awake.
No, I get it. That's just it's interesting that it went that way, where it's like, this is painless. Pain is just to contact me. But you would think that, cutting into the brain would be an overload of pain. Like,
right.
It's happening,
Right, but it's not.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I wonder if you can feel, because does the brain stem have nerve endings, I wonder?
I mean, it seems like it has the most.
Yeah. Or maybe, yeah. Because that's insane.
I would feel like if you touched your brain, there would be a feeling that you can't describe, not nothing.
Yeah. But if it does, well, it might not hurt. You might be able to, I don't know. Because now that they're talking about like people being awake during brain surgery, is like, it's almost like they kind of need them to be, right? So they can tell them like where it feels, like where they can feel certain things if they're touching it. Like, that's crazy for somebody to be in your brain and you can't feel it.
You can get a little brain massage.
Fix it.
Well, we didn't say what threads we had earlier in the show, but I'm glad because mine's a little on the shocking side.
Uh-oh. Mine is sweet.
Okay.
For Valentine's week.
Let me go first. Thread number 1. Hooked up with my dead ex's sister on accident. Happy Valentine's Day. Layers.
Damn.
Layers.
Dead ex?
On accident.
Right.
Whoops.
On accident.
Whoops. I fell in. What's yours?
Married women that actually like their husbands. Step to the front. Where did y'all meet at? So basically all of these different happily married couples. Where did you guys meet?
I have a feeling it's not going to be a lot of at the club answers.
It's really cool. Some of them. I enjoyed skimming this one.
All right, well, I gotta hear this story. I gotta hear this dead ex.
You go ahead. We can end on we're ending on a positive note.
End on some sweet shit. All right, y'all be careful out there, okay? I hooked up with my dead ex's sister on accident. Reddit confessions. So I dated a girl the ages of 16 through 19, and we ended up breaking up due to both of us having external factors in our lives that kind of prevented us from being with each other. I worked 80 plus hours a week at the time and took care of my father after he was diagnosed with cancer. And my ex had a very young brother who also had cancer and a few other things going on that I will keep to myself for privacy's sake. But these, for the most part, are the reasons we really just didn't have time for each other anymore. Frowny face. She died in a car accident when she was 20. I was 21. There's a 6-month age difference. This was about a year and a half after we broke up. Understandably, I was very sad about that. I still loved her, but such is life. We move on. Okay. Like I said, but such is life. He about to say some bullshit.
A little carpe diem type shit.
Fast forward to present day. Her mom still calls me and we talk on the phone every once in a while. I have her mom saved in my phone as her first and last name, which is important information for later.
Okay.
So I'm swiping on Tinder. Right swipe to everybody. If you like me, I like you. And if I don't, I'm just going to ignore you.
I don't know how it works.
Desperate.
I don't have it.
I ended up matching with my ex's sister, and I didn't even know. We never spoke, and to be honest, I don't even think I've ever seen her in person for more than 10 minutes while I was with my ex. So we are hooking up for a couple weeks. Damn, I skipped a lot. And her mom called me randomly just to chat.
I didn't know.
I had left my phone in the bathroom, and we were finished, and she was cleaning up. She saw her mom's name pop up on my phone, and she answered the call. So my head is a little effed up right now, y'all. I don't know if this is the subreddit for this story, but I'm gonna just place it here and see what happens. My life is a movie at this point, and I don't like that. Feel free to drop some advice or ask any questions. I need a break from my real life right about now.
Do you think the sister knew? I'm sure the sister knew.
Did he not go to the funeral?
Like, that's why I'm like, how you don't know?
I don't believe neither of them didn't know.
They knew.
There's no way. Because he said, I don't think I've seen her more than 10 minutes while I was with my ex. So they've seen each other. Mm-hmm. Usually when it's a relationship that long, you at least know about each other. The name,
Right.
the look, something.
Okay. And he said the name was important, I guess, because she saw the name on the phone.
And answered
it.
Why would she feel comfortable answering it if she didn't know? Or else she would have been like, hey, that's my mom's name. Wait a minute. You know my mom?
Right. I don't know. This seems too unbelievable to be true.
If it is true, he's leaving out important information.
For sure.
I think he's just hooking up with his... They probably didn't even meet through Tinder, you know? They probably just met. And
he knew, or he saw her profile and was like, oh, I've been waiting for this one. Because, like, how you don't know?
And he unnecessarily said, I just be swiping right to everybody, which didn't really matter in the story.
Right.
But I think he's trying to make it seem like I didn't even see her. I just swiped right.
We don't believe you, nigga. You saw the sister. You was probably attracted to her. You know, you might not have wanted to be with her, but there's a part of you that probably wanted to smash. And that was your signal from the heavens to make it happen when you saw it on Tinder.
Maybe the mom was calling to see what was up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's trying to take down the whole family. There's a movie like that where where the dude has sex with the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. They were all adults.
Man. The first comment is, gotta complete the trifecta, brother. Holy Trinity. That's crazy. Someone said he didn't recognize the sister, but I refuse to believe the sister didn't recognize him. And I don't care whose name you see on my phone. Don't answer my shit.
Okay. Nah, if I see my mom name pop up on a dude I just smashed phone, I'm answering.
You gonna answer it?
Yes.
Or you gonna ask why is she calling?
Both. But if I don't if I've only been smashing you for a couple weeks and my mom is calling your phone, I ain't even introduced y'all. What? I'm answering the phone like, hold up. What the fuck is going on?
What if there's no picture attached? What if it's just somebody with that name?
Nah.
And now he think you weird.
That's probably going to be the last time I deal with him anyway. So I'm willing to take that risk. Because if he can't understand, like say it's not her, right? And he can't understand what would have been going through my head to answer that call, then he's not reasonable.
I wonder what they talked about.
Right?
Because, I mean, even though it's weird, there's no reason for the little sister to be like, I just hit, you know? But she was probably, from the mom's point of view, she's probably like, you were tagging another one?
Right. What if that was her thing? She used to smash all her sister's boyfriends. It didn't even stop posthumously.
I never knew how to say that word. Posthumous?
Yeah. It's posthumous. That's how I've always said
posthumous?
It. Yeah, posthumously.
Not posthumous.
That's how it's spelled.
I think I've said no, you know what? I think I was originally saying posthumous. Posthumous album. Posthumously. Humus. I don't know how. That's a stupid word.
It's not the easiest. I will say that. It's not the easiest. Are you ready for some love?
All right, let's get to the cute BS.
Yay! Married women that actually like their husbands step to the front. Where y'all meet at, sister? We met at a party in college. I was blind.
What?
He rolled me a joint. We talked all night. He asked about my vision problems. We laughed and danced. That was 14 years ago. Now we're married. I've had 2 eye surgeries and can see now. He takes me on trips to see all of the things I missed. We just travel and laugh. Love him down.
That's risky.
Yeah, I was blind. It's crazy.
Fix her eyes. She might realize
look at you like, oh, no wonder you were so accepting.
You were so nice. I see why.
Literally. High school. Our lockers were next to each other for 4 years. He was a varsity defensive end, first team all conference. Okay, your man. And we went to state. I was a cheerleader, decorated his locker on game days, and made sure he had a full-size candy bar for school spirit. He always made sure that mean soccer boy didn't bother me, and that I always had a seat at lunch, even if he had to clear a few kids out. Oh, he was a bully.
I was about to say, this nigga was a jock, classic jock.
Mm-hmm. We never dated in high school, though, not until our 40s. We're grandparents now, but still goofballs.
That was not who I pictured in my head.
We'll put the picture up for y'all to see.
That looked like Sons of Anarchy.
Right? He was definitely a bully.
Yeah. And that's crazy. He was probably punking a dude on the soccer team who liked her.
Yep.
And then punked kids to make them move when they're eating lunch.
But then she said they never dated.
Didn't date it. So he was just going around doing that to
he was probably doing that to multiple girls.
Yeah, that nigga was a menace.
Damn. We met at Obama's second inauguration when the world was full of hope. We had 5 first dates, and the first 5 days after we met, we had 5 first dates the first 5 days after we met. Okay, so every day they went on a date for 5 days. Together 13 years, married for 10, 3 kids later, I still adore him, and he is the husband and father I always prayed would find me. They look really nice together.
Oh, yeah. A little red carpet action.
Mm-hmm. We met at an art gallery in 2016 in Chicago. We've been locked in ever since. Marriage is such a beautiful thing when you find your person and you actually like each other. They look nice together, too.
These are all just like, hey, we met here and we're so happy. This is great.
Mm-hmm. This is crazy. Pre-K. We told everyone we were married. Now here we are 27 years later, married for 8 years with 3 kick-ass kids.
Pre-K is crazy. Yeah.
Right?
Good for them.
Get this. MySpace just celebrated our 19th wedding anniversary. MySpace. Oh,
they met in MySpace.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's got to be at least, 05?
Right.
04? No, not 05.
19th wedding anniversary.
What would that be? Like 03? What was MySpace?
19 years ago. That was 2007.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. It's 2026.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. We met online playing World of Warcraft.
That was my game. No,
wait, niggas is meeting in the lobbies of.
Well, not the lobbies. Like, actually, this was, I forget what it's called.
Do you have a camera for this?
Mm-mm.
How would you?
There's a lot of strange, like, even in VR, those games where everybody's like a wolf or something. There'd be people meet like super committed relationships over that.
What?
Yeah, because it's like, you spend all your time in there, that's where you at. And then you see that.
But so this is like Love is Blind, but video game edition.
Yeah, I think that happens a lot more, and it's usually in games like that. You know, it's typically not in games like Madden and Call of Duty. Right. It'll be like a World of Warcraft or a Roblox or something like that.
That's interesting.
But yeah, I used to play that game. That game is fun.
Did you meet any bitches?
Hell no. I stopped playing it because I knew I would never meet any bitches, even in real life. No, I would actually run that game back.
I have no idea what that game is. I mean, I've heard the title, but knows absolutely zero about it. We met at my cousin's wedding. A month later, I went to his city to visit. That was 25 years ago. A few moves, 2 kids, and a zillion adventures ago. He's my person. I'm so lucky I found him.
Oh. So a lot of, I'm
the unlikeliest of duos.
Very unlikely, but hey, I'm here for all of it.
Oh. We met at boarding school. We fell in love in art class in the 12th grade almost 22 years ago, 6 of which were super long distance. Me in the UK, him in South Africa. 3 kids later, we're still the best of friends. A lifetime with him won't be enough.
These are all interracial relationships.
Yeah,
check y'all out.
That's crazy.
This should have been called How to Get You a White Man.
Right? It started off with some black couples and then it just choop.
Why you go that? Why you go choop?
The blackness chooped off.
Hey, whatever.
I'm cool with it.
No issues over here.
He was my little brother and sister's teacher at the Boys and Girls Club. And here we are 21 years and 8 children later.
Damn.
This man is my best friend.
8 children. Get off
8
her.
8 kids is right. Let her breathe. Damn. I love all the beautiful stories. One thing I did not see in this comment section was plus-size married women. Feels like this post definitely validates my suspicions that men don't marry plus-size women. Somebody just had to.
Somebody was just looking for a problem.
She just had to. Little white lady.
Little fat white lady.
Little thick. She had, you could tell she thick from her
she was reading the threads.
This one.
She was
she kind of thick.
She was reading the thread literally to find out where to meet.
She was like, damn, I gotta lose some weight if I want to get married. That's a crazy realization. I met mine at a cast party for a film project.
Actors. Hope they last.
Oh, shit. Met at a protest during Ferguson uprising.
2 intense niggas.
Right? So he already checked the box for shared values.
Yep.
And then he was fine and funny and caring on top of it. Yeah, sign me up. That's my ace for life.
That's a cool story.
Met at a protest.
That's a cool story.
I think it's hype.
They look exactly how I thought they would look.
Exactly, yes.
They look like they're like, yeah, we fight the fight.
Somebody said, y'all are so damn fine, gorgeous couple. Okay, this last one, I'm going to say, we met in LA as friends in 2006 in our 20s. Didn't talk in our 30s. Reconnected via IG and married in our 40s. Now traveling the world full-time with my sweet baby. Wow. Current location, New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
This is how you know these people happy. Every single one of them got pictures. It didn't really call for the thread didn't really call for pictures. It was just like, where did y'all meet at? But you know, like, you like, this is him. This is basically that. This is him type deal. That's how you know they happy. Like, because if they not, ain't no pictures coming. Every single one of them had a picture.
Yeah, and I mean, that does help paint the picture. I'm sure that, you know, they got the most engagement because of the pictures too. So they're like,
but there's so many more. You know, it's really nice. This is a really nice thread.
Wholesome thread.
Oh, the disappointment.
I'm just saying, it wasn't a lot to say. It was like, oh, nice. Good for them.
The toxicity.
It's not toxic. I was just saying, like, it was like, oh, good story. That's a good place to meet. Oh, cool. Cool picture.
You know what? I'm surprised that I didn't see in the first few or all the ones that we read. I didn't see church.
Interesting.
I didn't see church.
That's why everybody's convinced that they're going to meet.
That's why I thought church. I thought grocery store.
Instacart, you know.
About now, but all of these, they've been together like 20 plus years. Yeah. You know, so I was expecting to see like the bank, you know,
have
the
you
grocery
ever
store.
Dated somebody that you met in church or the grocery store?
The grocery store, yep.
Really? How many times?
Once, but I fell hard for that person. Yeah. And that was a relationship that was like on and off, a situationship for like 5 years.
Damn.
I was actually, you know how they used to have they might still have it. I don't know. I haven't gone into the grocery store that often because I use Instacart. They have like banks inside the grocery store. Yeah. I was in line for the bank at the grocery store and he walked by the line and I was like, that's a looker. You know?
Hollered?
No.
Oh.
So it's the most embarrassing story ever. It's very ridiculous. Actually, we ended up leaving the grocery store at the same time. And I was kind of nervous because I thought he was cute.
Mm-hmm.
And when I walked out, there was these guys, because I had just posed for a magazine. I was on the cover, and there was these guys that were like trying to talk to me, and I got a little nervous. Mm-hmm. And then I saw him outside too, so I was like, oh my God, I forgot where my car was. And so I walked past him, and he was doing something in his car, and he was like, you need some help? That's all I heard was, you need some help? Because I was lost. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, thank you. And my car ended up being parked right next to his. So I had to come back. And when I got there, he was like, you know, I wasn't talking to you, right? I was like, you weren't talking to me? He was like, no. He was like, I was putting my client in the car and he's hard of hearing.
Oh, you did tell me this story.
So I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was so embarrassed. I turned red, but ultimately he asked me for my number or whatever. And so
that's a cool story.
It was embarrassing, though, because I lost my car. So I looked stupid in the parking lot trying to find my car, only for it to be right next to the person who wasn't talking to me that I responded to. I was mortified. This is the worst shit ever.
He was probably like, we got us a dumb one, y'all.
Well, bimbo. She don't even know her car is parked.
Easy work. Nah, I've never met anybody at the grocery store or church.
Really? Mm-hmm. Church was, it's so crazy because I know people that have met at church, but it seems like there's so many like politics and church dating and culture, and everybody kind of be frolicking.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of frolicking in the church.
Adultery.
Yeah. And I've seen those to not be successful relationships.
Is it adultery or adultery? Is there a ch in there?
Adultery. I've always said adultery.
Adultery?
I've always said adultery. I know how it's spelled. Mm-hmm. It's spelled like adultery, but I say adultery. Is that one of those things that might be a California accent?
There's a whole lot of adultery going on right there. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to direct my movie.
Oh, Mr. Coogler?
Yeah.
It's funny. He had a crazy reputation before I actually heard.
Adultery.
Damn.
The LA came out.
When I heard him talk, I was like, damn, this nigga is from the deepest parts of the hood.
This nigga is from LA.
LA. Like,
is he from LA or Oakland?
I don't know, but he sounds like LA.
California. Yeah. California.
Yeah. I don't know, but he sounds like he's from.
He in there. He on the west.
What's happening?
Well, thank you guys so much for another amazing episode of Thick Threads. We hope you guys have a lovely Valentine's Day week. Yay. Make sure you join our Patreon. We definitely got some cool stuff going up on there. And make sure you jump into our communities tab and tell us your answer for these 2 threads. We will be reading them on Patreon at the end of the month.
And if you don't have a Valentine, that's okay. You can do Galentine's Day with your girls that are also, So you got Galentine's. Yeah. And then you could just
niggas
go do something
niggas
fun.
do that Palentine's Day. Circle jerk.
What would ours be? Scissor? No.
I don't know.
Circle twerk.
Side scissors.
Circle jerk and circle twerk.
Scissor walk.
Scissor walk. Ew, that's so disgusting.
Don't do either.
Or what's that? Human centipede.
Oh yeah, the baby elephant walk. All right, you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Later.
Bye.